Give it up for Chase O'Donnell, everybody. Right.
Honored to be here.
What's your status? What's your relationship? Oh, she's single.
Single as can be. Am I the only one tonight with the
Who's single?
wristband?
Single back there in the booth?
Oh, okay.
What's up? What's up with you?
The only one.
What's up with you guys single in the booth?
Yeah.
We're both single. We've been friends for years.
Oh no. That poor guy. Well, maybe we'll help you out.
Is anyone here on a first date?
Yeah, is this your first date, Valentine's Day?
Okay.
Okay. What about last date? That's someone else. A lot of you guys are married, right? You said 10 years coming in? Yeah. That was so funny. She actually came in, she was like, my husband's coming, I'm gonna grab this red one. And then when he came in, she goes, we have red ones, we're in a relationship. And he was like, okay. Yeah, sure, happy wife, happy life.
Is anyone wearing a yellow? It's complicated?
Yo, okay, cool.
Is that your date?
Kind of.
He's kind of your date? Well, it's complicated.
And you're spending B-Day together. Can I ask what's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on?
We're just friends, and my date bailed on me, so it's gonna be my date.
Your date bailed on you, and you were free. He's your backup date? Oh no! What are you wearing? What are you rocking?
I didn't want to pick single and make her look.
You didn't want to pick single and make her look bad, even though you were her backup? That's nice of you. Yellow, it's complicated. I dig it.
I mean, this is complicated.
It is, it's very
that's
complicated.
That's the correct wristband.
Yeah. All right, well, let's pick from this bowl here.
Okay. This is all advice that you guys
That
wrote.
they, and from others, this bowl is filled with not only this show, but previous shows that we've done that we haven't gotten to.
This is my first time hosting Going Dutch, so. Woo! We'll see how this goes.
Okay. How do I get my partner to try butt stuff? I'm curious if it's a guy or a girl who wrote it, because it's very ambiguous.
Am I supposed to answer this?
We can both answer it, but what do you think? Do you want to try butt stuff if you had somebody to do that with?
No.
Okay.
And I wouldn't. I mean, I'm such a people pleaser.
Okay.
Honestly, if someone just kept asking me, I'd be like, I mean, I guess. So,
that's the way.
Really, just keep asking.
Dude, okay, so I was gonna ask if a guy just kept asking you, could you do butt stuff? Like, what would be a good way for him to do it? But he just needs to pester you until you just go, fine.
Yeah, I had an ex that, I mean, how personal do I go? Never mind.
No, you can't set it up. We can't pick on them and then you get to slide like, nah, I'm
Well,
cool.
I don't even think this relates, Kane. I was gonna say he cried every time we had sex.
He cried every time you had sex?
Does that relate? Is there anything that we're just...
Were you fucking him in his butt? Because then I'd cry. I would cry every time we had sex if you kept fucking me in my butt.
Whipping him and choking him.
You were slapping him and choking him?
No, that was, I tried to attempt a joke. No, he just cried.
So he just cried after you guys had sex?
Yeah, so and he would, and honestly, if you're crying, being like, please put it in the butt, that's how you do it.
So he has to sad boy his way into your butthole? We really need to work on your self-esteem,
I don't
man.
think I'm a host. This isn't good.
Chase. No, you need to be here. We need to help Chase. We need to help
This isn't good.
Chase.
Okay.
All right, you pick from the bowl. I think we. I mean, also, I guess if you're what would be a way that a guy would help? Like, how would he convince you to do butt stuff? It doesn't even have to be butt fucking. You could be like just fingering or thumbs or tongue. You could eat a butt. It's complicated, right? Yeah. It's how much you care about your butt. I'm really sensitive about mine. I lock the door when I'm in the bathroom, and I'm very tender with it. And then my girlfriend loves to I'll be like playing with our dog, and then just she'll just fucking pop one in there, and I don't hate it, but I don't love it. You know? Your boyfriend doesn't like when you goose him, and it's fun to goose.
Where's your
Goosing is fun.
boyfriend?
I'm in DC.
He's in DC.
Okay.
So you're having a Galentine's Day?
Yeah.
That's sick. That's great.
Are you all single? Besides, your all dates didn't.
So you all you have boyfriends? Your sister wives? You all with the same guy in DC? And he's recruiting more. So you all collectively like, all right, ladies.
Our boyfriend.
That's hilarious. He'll be bent over and you're like, all right, together, and it just feels like a dick because it's all the thumbs at once. That's hilarious.
Has anyone here convinced a girl to do butt stuff? And how did you do it?
I convinced the guy.
You convinced a guy that you pegged him?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah.
It's alright.
It was alright?
Yeah.
Did you like pegging him?
It was very fun.
What did you say to get him into it?
I said I won't have sex with you unless I can peg you.
Did you guys already have sex before the pegging? So in order for him to be inside you, you had to be inside him. Is
Is
he
this him?
different
My
guy?
cousin.
That's your cousin? Technically, you could peg him and it doesn't mean anything. That's not illegal.
Very complicated.
I hope they both have yellow. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. What do you got there?
Okay, this one's for PG.
This is a PG one.
Thank goodness. Best first date ideas.
Best first date ideas.
Put it back or we
No, here, I'll take that. Best first date ideas. God.
I mean, this is honestly a fun, like any comedy show is always a good first date, but don't sit front row and don't participate because you'll get called up.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think a comedy show,
What about a water park?
is that for real? Are
Yeah.
you doing a bit? A
Like,
water
no.
park?
What if you? Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun? On your first date, you just go, bring your swimsuit. We're going to a water park.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
We
Wave
were just
pool.
talking, New Year's Eve is a fun first date.
New Year's Eve. That's
Just like-
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just fun. You're drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have to kiss at midnight.
You have to kiss.
You have to.
And you know if there's passion or not, and there's like a good out. If like it's not right, you can just be like, it was New Year's. And,
Yeah. I would say sushi for dinner, because you never know. And it's
What
not
do you
fit.
mean you never know?
You might peg somebody and you don't want to be bloated. So
not
sushi.
Mexican. Yeah, go to sushi.
Don't have Mexican, no Italian. So sushi first date, and I haven't been on a first date in a second, so I don't,
I have bad first dates. One guy.
Yeah, oh my
I mean,
God.
I have really bad first
Dude,
dates.
tell the one where he took you to the place and you had to just hang there.
Well, yeah, great memory.
This is
Well, first he
incredible.
took me to a comedy show because I love comedy, and I was like, great start. And then he was like, I've got this great place to take you, and I was like, oh, fun. And we show up to a strip club, and this is the first date, and we were sitting front row, and I was again people pleaser. I was like,
Yeah. She pulled her own tits out. She's like,
and I did. It wasn't. And we sat front row, like watching the show, and then my date went off with one of the strippers, and he got a lap dance, and then I'm alone, like watching this happen, and then alone, watching the show. And the strippers were very aware of what was going on, and they were dancing and apologizing to me. They were like, and it was the most. That was the first date I went on.
I still to this day can't believe. There was another one, because we got to get out of here and bring up the other comics. But you did another one where I was like shocked you didn't leave immediately.
Oh yeah, that was another one.
What was that one?
Well, that one was, but at least I'm single. You know what I mean? Like I'm not staying with them. So,
Yeah.
one guy, well, on my Bumble profile, I say I'm a motorcycle mechanic for fun, just for fun.
I like that,
That's
yeah.
funny. But this guy, he didn't know it was a joke, and he took it very seriously, and we were on a date, and he was like, just talking about motorcycles, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, is this why you swiped right on me? And he said, no, I swiped right on you because you're blonde. I swipe right on every blonde. And this is word for word because I wrote it down because I was like, if I'm not getting material out of this, I don't know what. So anyways, he goes, how often do you color your hair? And I said, not that often. And he said, it's time.
You're like, I wish we were still talking about motorcycles.
He told me it was time, and then I bought him drinks and I stayed all night.
That's right. I couldn't
So that
believe you
is
said
the
that.
issue. I really have work to do on myself. I understand.
But Chase is going to be good at giving advice because of all of her terrible situations
Oh yeah, I give
that guys
great
put her in.
advice, except how to get someone to give you.
And that's the best person to get advice from, someone who can't get herself out of a bad situation, is you then, she tells you that fucking stripper story and you're like, well, at least I'm not Chase.
You guys should feel really good about yourselves.
We're going to pull one last one.
Oh, okay.
Make it real fast and then we're going to bring
Okay.
up your comics that are very funny. What red flags should I be aware of these days? Well, you covered 3 of them.
Yeah.
What red flags? What is a huge red flag to
Okay,
you?
this is gonna offend maybe some people.
Ooh, get ready.
Truly, I think it's a red. Oh no! Again, I shouldn't say it.
You got it.
I think sober is a red flag. Are you sober?
7 years sober. Why?
I think it's like hey, you're good. You're in a relationship. If you're on a first date, like have a drink. Like have a drink. Like loosen up. Like it's just a red flag for me.
That's a red flag for me. What do you got in your mind? So if I swipe right on you because you're blonde and like motorcycles, and then I'm like, wow, and then I get a water, you're gonna be like, you're a freak. I love you, Chase. Are you guys ready for Going Dutch? Are you guys ready for this? You're gonna be seeing Chase and me a lot. Your comics are gonna come up, they're gonna do their time, and then we're gonna rejoin them and go Dutch with them in this bowl. Are you guys ready for your first comic of the night?